Oh, look at it. You're already in.
I'm
Perfect.
in.
You're in. You see yourself?
No, I don't see myself. I'm just looking at people's at the chat.
Okay.
I see you in the chat. That's all I really need to see, though.
Okay. Cool.
I don't need to see myself, man.
So
What's up,
beautiful.
guys? Oh, there now.
You
Myself.
are so beautiful to me.
Can't you
I know.
see?
I feel like, yep, if I minimize you over here, that doesn't minimize you over there. Okay, cool. So, look, man, it's been a
Yeah,
while. It's weird to interview you because we've known each other, so I know the answers to all my questions.
right.
Um,
You're asking for others, man.
Asking for others, man, in this
Asking
time.
for others.
I guess the obvious question, if I was a shitty blogger, I would ask you, um, what
Oh,
what are you doing during quarantine?
oh my God, what am I not doing? Well, me and you were talking the other day. Like, I work at home anyway, so like, I'm set up in my studio where I spend most of my time.
Are we in your
Period.
studio right now?
I'm in my studio right now.
Ooh, can we get a
Got
tour?
Yeah, we could do that. I gotta get this shit up. I got the laptop set up on my art desk where I draw many hours during the day. And then, so here we go. This is
Oh
where
shit!
there's my art desk where I got everything set up. And then over here is the rest of the area. Here's actually a drawing I'm working on right now. I just
Oh,
moved it.
look at your artwork.
So,
Oh, that's dope.
studio area, recording, such and such, and so forth. And so, this is where I spend most of my time anyway. So, like,
Oh, hold on. Sarah
yeah,
Dope wants to know why don't you stream your art? You know you can do that while you're drawing. Just have the camera on.
that's true. I guess because it's such a long and tedious thing. Like, these drawings take me, man, hours upon hours, and I never sit. I try not to sit for longer than like hour and a half, 2 hours, three at the most. And I like showing it when it's all done. But I mean, if people would enjoy watching me color and do tedious shit, I guess it would be something cool to do. That's true. I've never tried that. The only thing I've really live streamed is making beats, which I
Find
know a lot of people do.
finding fe- I think art does better than beat making. Everybody that's made beats on Twitch has quit because it
Why?
seems. I think it's boring to hear just people make beats, but because the beat isn't growing in detail like a painting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like people aren't. You know, you can layer and layer and layer sounds, but especially when you're listening in headphones, it's not that amazing. But watching like that, all those colors on there and that owl, if I saw that come from pencil to pen
Yeah.
to, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And that's why I set up the little my phone right here and I do time lapse of the whole process from beginning to end. And then at the end, have my boy David edit it all, put it all together,
Oh,
and
that's dope.
and use it as just to promote the fact that I make art and I make art for do commission art pieces for people, and I want people to kind of see it happen. And it's crazy seeing it all time lapse together because it takes me so long and it fits into like 45 seconds. Just I'm just like, yeah, it did not take that short of a time. But I think you might be right, man. I think drawing might be more interesting to see. I know painting was always interesting to see with the OG.
Bob OG that's who like outside of video games he blew it open. Like Bob Ross is a legend on
Bob
Twitch.
Ross. Exactly.
His old
His
episodes like
Yeah.
10 millions of people watch them.
On YouTube, I watched a bunch of them. I went down a rabbit hole of Bob Ross painting videos, and he made me want to paint, dude. And I'm already an artist, but I think he did that for people that didn't even draw or think they could paint at all.
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
he was super inspiring. He like made it seem like, oh, I could do that. He's showing me the technique. He's showing me how to do it.
yeah,
Bob Ross is an OG. I think he's
he
doing
killed it
that.
on Twitch. Like his grandkids make money off it. Like they go to TwitchCon, he sells out of all his stock. You can buy Bob Ross painting kits. I bought a Bob Ross T-shirt from his granddaughter. Shit is crazy. He's a
Dude,
legend
that's
here.
dope. I had no idea.
So
And you're right, though. He was doing this style of sharing your process on PBS, was it?
yeah,
He was doing it on PBS way before any of this shit existed that we're on right now. So he was kind of doing that. And he's so chill. He's like taking a sedative to me.
he
Like,
probably was definitely on pot, bro.
oh, on pot.
On the
Weed is
pot.
weed doesn't count. He was like a natural anxiety medication. I watch his videos and I'm just like, yes. I feel like I'm in the painting. Wherever he's painting, I'm in there with him. And he's like, look at those clouds. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they nice? You just want to lay on those clouds and just, I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
man. Yeah, man. He is
Yeah.
weed.
Dude, he is weed. Bob Ross is weed, bro.
Yeah, man. I got a my Bob Ross shirt is one of my favorites. It says "Good vibes only," and whenever I get a compliment from someone wearing that shirt, I feel like they're a good person automatically.
The best shit is seeing people dress up like him for
Like
Halloween.
Bob Ross for Halloween.
It's fantastic. I'm pretty sure Grouch pulled it off. Not last year, but when the last year he was in Maui, I saw a picture of him in Rio, and he had the whole fucking thing. He had the fro. That I was like, oh shit, what?
Let's not talk about Maui Grouch.
that,
Maui Corey.
that Grouch is over.
That dude is a great dude, man.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah, that dude. Maui Corey. That island, man. What's your favorite island in Hawaii?
It's Maui because I've spent so much time there that I know the island back and forth, and took my wife there for the first time. I don't remember when it was. It must have been 6 years ago. And since then, she fell in love with the island. So we went back and forth so many times, and then we ended up getting married there. So that island holds a lot of sentimental value, and it feels like a second home. But then I've been spending more time on Kauai, and that's probably a close second to me.
Close second.
Yeah. I like all the islands. There's not an island I don't enjoy spending time on, but Maui for sure is second home.
Okay, if you were stranded on an island, not Maui, what would you bring? 3 things.
It's such like a generic question, but it's so interesting as well because I'm like, what the fuck would I bring?
I mean, this is shit that I never would ask you. All these corny questions, and we talk about other shit, so I get to ask you the shitty questions now.
Wow, what would I bring? God, I'm on an island and I'm stranded for who knows how long.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi, no electricity.
Oh, and what am I? Who am I? I guess I want to make art. I don't care if nobody sees it.
Okay.
I need something to do. So I would bring a giant bag full of pens, pencils, and markers.
Yeah, they never do prerequisites or like precursors to this. So let's say take away like you're eating pineapples and sushi every day because you don't have to. So no, like a knife and a matchstick. You know what I mean? You can live, and you can build a fire. You have shelter and shit like that.
Okay, all right. The necessities are out of the question.
Yeah, there you go.
They're already provided.
Yeah.
They're provided. Okay, I would like to have a genie, so Aladdin style, to give me anything I want. Man, that's the dumbest response. Okay, I got everything. All right, I need something to do. I definitely would be doing push-ups and pull-ups off tree limbs and like running around the island.
So you'd be swole with a gang of art supplies.
All by myself. And then I'm like, dude, if I'm trapped on this island indefinitely, don't know if I'll ever leave, and I'm by myself, should I start doing drugs again? I don't know. What do you think? I'm just like,
Only you, bro. Only you.
I'm just like, hey, man, if I'm there, I'm never getting off, never seeing another human being. I'll be swole, but also be high.
Swole, high, and then creating ill-ass art.
Again. I'll smoke cigarettes again, probably. So
you don't want to live too long when you're on an island.
It'll be so boring. Or I can go the opposite route. I really get into meditation, and I just descend, and I really spend most of my time in the astral plane, far away from that island. That's probably the better route. That's probably the more.
Okay, so then would you need a book? Would you need like a Carlos Castaneda book or something?
No, he's pretty out there, dude. I think I need some more grounding literature.
Like how are you going to learn how to get out of it?
I could read Harry Potter 1 through all of them. If I had the whole collection, that would do me fine.
So the whole collection of Harry Potter, art supplies, you get one more thing.
Working out. Can I just have a boat? Like just in case? Nah, that's no good.
You got a surfboard.
Yeah, I'd like to learn how to surf for sure.
All right, so a surfboard, that's pretty good. That's epic. That's pretty good. Let's get a round of applause. Put some badges in the chat for Eligh, y'all.
What's a badge, dude? You guys got to put me up on
You
it.
got show Eligh what a badge is, y'all.
Gemini Love. I know who that is. She's a big fan. She's the biggest fan. Oh, badges. Sweet.
Yeah, there you go. Badges in the chat for Eligh.
I got badges.
That's a great way to answer that question.
Dope. Thank you for the badges, peoples.
Harry Potter. Uh-oh. D4 win. Welcome to the Mercenaries.
I actually subscribed to you as well.
I saw, man. I was so thankful for that, bro. Did you use your Twitch Prime?
No, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. All I know is I tried to see it, and then it said you have to subscribe. I was like, okay, I'll subscribe. And then it said I bought some kind of coin or something.
Oh, shit. I don't even know what that is. I haven't been on here in so long.
You don't even know what that means?
Nope. What does he
Dude,
get, guys?
I like those little Yo MTV Rap fucking badges.
Yeah, those are emotes.
What are they?
So I get a bunch of emotes. I got a blood emote, a crip emote. I got a boombox. The more subscribers you get, you unlock and you can create your own emote.
Oh,
so Todd helped me create these. The badges are the MURS badges.
Right.
But they're all emotes. So anybody you subscribe to has emotes.
Dope. That is fun, man. Wow. Somebody, that was Todd just dropped a whole shitload of them.
Yeah, that's the collection.
Bang, bang, pow, pow, pow.
So then when you go to someone else's stream, you could drop my emotes and be like, yo, I'm representing for the Mercenaries and shit like that.
That's dope. That's dope. I believe that was my boy David who just joined, by the way.
Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate the subscription.
He's been
Amazon Prime, it's free to subscribe.
Oh, see, I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, you can switch next month. Because you get one free subscription per month. You just got to renew it. But Amazon owns Twitch.
They do?
Yeah, they bought them for like $890 million a few years ago.
Damn, Twitch came up.
Yeah.
Whoever owns it.
Twitch. Wait, so that leads me into you want to bring a surfboard, the Harry Potter series, and art supplies. You're really into one series of books in particular.
Yes. And actually, if I was, I pick Harry Potter because I actually love all the movies. And to be honest, I was not, when Harry Potter was out, I was totally not in that zone at all. As far as the books, when the books started coming out and they were a huge thing, a huge deal, I was loaded. I was totally on a whole nother plane. I was not looking at books and what could be considered children's books back then. Yeah. We were probably, how old were we when that came out?
Man, I was, I don't know. I read them in real time. I don't remember. Fuck.
Yeah, you were always up on
kid shit.
Kid shit and just like general like nerd shit. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm trying to think, when was that, man?
In a good way.
Of course I have the books right here.
2002, 3, 4?
Somebody in chat can tell us, man. Let's interact.
When did Harry Potter?
2001 says Bomb
Holy
Shelter.
Shit. Wow.
So we were like 21, right?
Yes, we were 21 years old. I had no interest in Harry Potter. You know what's funny, dude, is I have a whole gap of time where movies, TV shows, books, shit that was coming out in the mainstream like collective of entertainment, I have a blank spot. Because during that time, all I cared about was the music we were making. And I had just moved back to LA from the Bay, 2000 probably. But 2001, I got my first apartment. I got this. I started driving, and I just was not paying attention to anything, dude.
Nah.
I wasn't going to
sex, drugs, and hip hop.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what my whole life was. So I have a total blank spot. Mostly, it's actually from 96 to 2001 too.
Was it right before we moved in together? Because then, like, I got you. Like, we started watching more football. Sopranos.
Yeah, see, that's when it started picking up. That's when we had HBO. We started watching Sopranos. I'm seeing movies again. We were like back active. You know what it was? I finally had a revenue stream. I was making enough money to support myself. I was, having things that I wanted. I was doing shit. able to afford, hey, I want to go to the movies. I want to have HBO. I want to do this. But previous to then, especially 96 to 2000, I was barely making, we were just living to create. That's it. And we had no cable. Can you believe that? We didn't have cable. I didn't from 96 to 2000. I didn't watch TV.
Yeah,
I didn't watch TV, dude.
Yeah, we didn't watch TV.
That's
I didn't
crazy to
have
me.
cable from 1991
Right.
until I moved out. My mom wouldn't let us have it. But yeah,
Right.
like we didn't watch even then when I was living with you. Like in high school, I don't think we really watched TV. I didn't watch Martin and none of that shit.
I did.
I was rapping.
I definitely, I remember watching Martin because everybody would talk about it the day after it was out at school. And like In Living Color was probably the last show I really watched.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, I watched In Living Color.
The Simpsons, I watched a lot too.
Yeah, I didn't.
You were never a Simpsons guy, were you?
Nah, I didn't watch a lot of TV. I was like always like listening to music and records. And
That's
plus,
right, man.
like we were talking about the other day, like I hated anything that was popular, especially with black kids in high school.
You hated it.
Yeah, I hated Martin because every cool black kid at Hamilton tried to talk like Martin. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's generations. Like, my uncle's generation, everybody wanted to be Bill Cosby. For my generation, all the black kids wanted to be Martin. Then it was Chris Tucker. And, like, it just changes. You know what I mean? Everyone uses a certain cadence when they're trying to be funny. I hated the Wayans brothers. I hated anything. It's just like, fuck all you motherfuckers, man. Because they, like, picked on us so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anything that they were into, you automatically were.
Yeah.
That's the same thing we were just talking about the other day about how the music that the trendy G back then enjoyed, I automatically dismissed. So they were like Snoop Dogg, da da da. I was like, no,
Yeah,
I'm not fucking with that.
I don't want nothing to do with anything that you guys have to do with. I didn't want to dress like, look like, listen, any fucking idiots. And if I went to an all-white school, it would have been the same thing. Whatever was popular, I would have been against it. It's just not in me, you know?
But isn't that funny how close-minded we were and thinking we were the artistic, open, hippie guys, but we're like, no to that. Like, no, we're like elitist ourselves, dude.
Yeah.
We're pretty elitist in our own way, and we were actually putting out the same vibe as they put out to us, being as cocky and fucking whatever as they.
It's like, I guess it's like the term reverse racism. Our elitism was born out of them marginalizing us and oppressing us, or, you know, making fun of us.
Right.
So our self-confidence, we overdid it. You know what I mean? Like, but in reality, we were more intelligent, we were more creative, but it doesn't mean that we can't like what they like too.
No.
We should have been, you know, a little more amicable, but fuck that. I'm definitely smarter than those motherfuckers, and I'm a better human. They were shitheads, and a lot of them grew up to be shitheads. Like, they're the people that run this country. You know what I mean?
Oh God. But there were some that were cool.
Yeah, definitely. And one of them was Aisha Withers, whose dad just passed away today. Bill Withers passed away today. Rest in peace.
Yes. Oh my God.
But she was a cool, you know, beautiful black girl that was popular, that was kind to us.
Yep.
And maybe it's because her dad was an artist. You know what I mean? She like tolerated our weirdo shit. But yeah, there are definitely a few that were definitely cool.
Just, you know, the typical 80s and 90s storyline from a movie about a school where there's a outcast character or a nerd or an outcast. There was always one jock that was, hey man, don't be an asshole, and like kind of protecting the nerd.
Yeah.
There was that was real. There were people like that.
Yeah. Not a lot of dudes. I'm trying to think of one dude that was cool with us. It wasn't, I don't know if there was a dude, but there was a, you know what I was into though in high school? 90210.
Oh, I watched the shit out of that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did watch that. Fucking Micah tried to fight me over that. That was crazy.
Watch the shit out of 90210, man. I was a big fan.
Because that was an alternative. That was like boot camp click, like, to me. Like, that was like the equivalent of like not like being anti trendy G.
Right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I just saw Todd say those jocks that we're talking about saved him in high school.
Yeah, we had nice pretty girls. I don't think we had nice jocks. I never met a nice jock at Hamilton. Because the jocks for Hamilton were like gangbangers, and they didn't go to school. I did meet some nice gangbangers that were like protective of me.
Same
So
here.
I guess those were the jocks. Like, gangbangers were the jocks in LAUSD.
I know I've told you the story about walking Faith to the bus stop, right?
No, tell me.
You don't remember? You remember the bus stop she used to go to from Hamilton?
Oh yeah, the Venice one.
Venice. And I only walked her there once. One day I walked her to the bus stop all the way down to Venice, which is a little bit of a walk. And then coming back up by myself, I crossed in front of this alleyway that was coming back up to Robertson. And there's an alleyway, and I'm passing past. It's a wide-ass alleyway, not a small one where you just go, doop, I'm past. Big-ass alleyway. And there was these 3 fucking dudes in the alley. And they whistled at me. You know when you hear a whistle, I just tensed up, like, don't fucking look over there. Hey. I'm like, yes. Yes. What do you want from me? They're like, come here. I'm like, no, man, I'm not coming in the alley. This dude had his hand behind his back, and I see between his baggy-ass jeans a chain swinging around. And he's like, come here. And, you know, they were some cholo dudes, LA cholo dudes, right? And I'm like, fuck, man. And they're getting closer. They're, like, walking faster. So if I tried to, like, run, they were too close. Yeah. So I'm kind of in this weird position where, like, do I fucking run? Or do I try and just reason with them? Like, why are you fucking with me, man? I had big ass khakis on.
Badges in the chat for the police coming to save Eligh right now, hopefully.
No police. It wasn't police. This is what's crazy. This dude, Rudy, who I went to school with, who knew Faith as well, who I went to school junior high with, he was that dude. He was that jock, but not in the jock world.
But in the gang, yeah, gang.
In the gangbanging world, he knew all these dudes, but he wasn't fully in it, but he wasn't fully out of it. And he saw these dudes coming up to me, and he was coming down that street at the same time, MURS. And I looked at Rudy like, hey, what's up, man? And he looks at the dudes, and he looks at me, and he says, just go, man, just go. And he fucking saved me right there.
Wow.
I didn't know what was going to happen. And Rudy, it's not like I had some like super close relationship with this dude. He was older than me, and he had been to Hamilton probably a year before me. But he knew me from 32nd Street, and he just like kind of stepped in. And I had so many moments like that in my childhood and high school where I walked out of a building right before a riot happened, or I fucking was on tour with Legends in Albuquerque, wherever we were.
Oh, God.
Walked out the back door to go smoke, and a fucking full-on riot happens inside while I'm outside smoking, just in the alley, just like that was a good show. All of a sudden, the door swings open, Aesop falls on the ground. Oh, my eyes!
Yeah.
And Grouch comes out looking fucking red and swollen. I'm like, what happened to you? The fucking security guard had him up off his feet, choking him out. Casual knocks him out with a... I'm like, what happened, dude?
Yeah,
I was just out here smoking, man. Like, something always was there for me, dude. Something unseen. Tell me.
Thaddeus C, welcome to the Mercenaries. Welcome back. Man, more if I can. That's a great story. Shout out to Rudy, man. Blood and Crip emotes in the chat for Rudy. Gangbangers are saving lives.
Oh.
I always think that, man. Like, gangbangers are the jocks of LA.
GBSL.
GBSL, what was that?
Gangbangers saving lives.
Gangbangers saving lives.
GBS. It's an important thing in LA.
Yeah, man, because they're the jocks. Like, I always say, like, if there was no gangbanging in LA, we'd have the best boxers, football players, basketball players, rappers. The best rapper in LA is locked up, period.
Probably so.
The best basketball player in LA is in jail. The best football player, best boxer, the Mike Tyson. Holy shit, Astro Gaming, God bless you. It's time to give away some of these amazing headphones I have. Hold on, let me show you guys. These are my Zelda ones. I have better ones. I have like A40s and shit, but the A10s just hold a special place, and I have kids that tear shit up so they last. Sub Bomb, thank you, Thaddeus.
What up, though?
I know Astro because of Sarah.
Yeah, they make great headphones and an amazing controller. I can talk about that now. I forgot. I haven't been streaming since I could talk about that. We're gonna have music the whole time.
Astro.
How can we set up this giveaway in chat, Bomb Shelter? Can you get in here?
1, 2, 3, a little more music.
Sarah Doe, welcome back to the Mercenaries.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. Eligh,
Wait.
you brought...
Murph, I can't hear you now. What happened?
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
What up,
Oh,
though?
you're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry. 50 subs. Holy shit! We're gonna be doing this for a long time.
What does
man.
that
What up,
mean?
though?
That means Astro Gaming gave 50 people that are in the chat right now
Damn, I
subscriptions
lost you
to the
again.
channel. We're gonna call you back, Eli. Hold on. Can you hear me?
1, 2. Need a little more music, bro?
Astro broke the chat.
Yeah.
Make a face, Eli, if you can hear me.
Alright.
Make a
Mark, you
face,
there? I
Eli.
can't hear you anymore.
All right, we're gonna call him back.
What up, though?
That's gonna have to be a good enough face. This is fucking bananas. Even Vic got a fucking
What up, though?
subscription. What a guy. Check this out, y'all. How are we gonna do this giveaway? Okay, Todd's gonna come here and set up the raffle for some 18s.
What up, though?
You won't be as cool as me, but you'll be kind of cool. Yesterday I freestyled for a good hour.
What up, though?
316 bot got a sub? That motherfucker. I want to stop talking because I'm scared of this. Yep.
What up, though?
That means come back and hang out with us every day now that you're subscribed for the month. Try it on. You might like it.
What up, though?
This is Subtrain. Uh-oh, here we go. We're about to do a giveaway. Bomb Shelter's in here setting it up.
What up, though?
Hype Train, 600%. Usually I would be freestyling. Well, what's up, though, is that we're all quarantined. Eli's a guest.
Need a little more music, bro?
Motherfucking Astro Gaming is blowing up my chat, which I'm amazingly grateful for. And we're gonna give you guys, we're gonna give the love back and give y'all motherfuckers some
What up, though?
A10s, which are my headphones of choice. I've been recording all my music with these headphones. I've been streaming with these headphones. I've been streaming with them for years, but I just started being able to record at the house again, and these are perfect.
Yeah. More if I can. Alright.
This is crazy.
What up, though?
No, keep going. Subscribers only. Now that everyone's a subscriber.
What up, though?
Yeah, let's make it 5 minutes. We'll give you guys 5 minutes to get into this giveaway.
What up, though?
This is gonna go on for a long time.
Music, bro?
Me and Ninth usually record in North Carolina. We did one of our albums in Los Angeles. That's For Never. Other than that, all the 6 other albums have been done in North
What up,
Carolina.
though? What up, though?
Oh my gosh, I'm about to take over for this guy. No, not adding. Setting prize.
What up, though?
How do we set a prize? We don't know how to set a prize anymore. Is that it? No. Can't add it. Can't take it
What
away.
up, though?
Add giveaway?
What up, though?
No. You want to start this giveaway? You want to do the Doomathon again, Todd? Sorry, guys.
What up, though?
Astro Gaming. You got a prize? Does that count?
What up, though?
Hold on, we might have it. I might be able to get it. Let's see. This shit's taking forever, man.
What up, though?
Boom.
What up, though?
You started something. Okay. Exclamation point raffle to hop in.
1, 2. Need a little more music, bro.
I'm gonna try to call Eligh back.
Yeah. More if I can. What up, though?
Ty, can you put it back to where it was, or I'm gonna fuck around and do something?
What up, though?
Uh-oh. I'm in here fucking it up big time, Ty. Eligh doesn't want to pick up.
What up, though?
Oh, come on, Eligh. He's unavailable, y'all. Oh no.
What up,
His
though?
phone is back. Let's see if that works. There he goes.
You got me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Eli's back vocally.
1,
We're gonna
2,
wait till
need a
this
little more
fucking
music,
amazing sub train dies down.
Yeah. More if I can. Alright.
Mark, you there?
Can you hear me?
Damn, you keep breaking up. I wonder why.
1, 2.
The subs.
More music, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. More if I can. Alright.
And I can't hear you.
1, 2. Need a little more music, bro. Yeah. More if I can. Alright. 1, 2. Need a little more music, bro. Yeah. More if I can.
This is crazy, man.
Alright.
Can you hear me now, Eligh?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What up, though?
Okay.
We got a sub train going on. When and if this ever subsides, we'll be able to have a conversation.
What is a subtrain? I'm so ignorant. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
It just
What up, though?
when people subscribe, it starts a chance to like get a train going. Like if people keep subscribing, the train goes on forever. It's just like when you sub, you have 5 minutes to get another sub,
What
and
up,
then you have
though?
5 more minutes to get another sub. It just builds like a train of motherfuckers just subbing. It's like a hype thing. Like
That's
keep-
dope.
yeah. So I rarely get I've never had a sub train this long.
What up,
Unless
though?
at the time I was rapping 24 hours, I had one.
Yeah.
But this is Astro is so dope.
Astro started the subtrain.
Yeah, they gifted 50 subs.
What up, though?
Got it.
And they're gifting somebody a pair of these amazing headphones. If you call Sarah, maybe she could hook you up with your own.
Oh yeah, she would.
1, 2. Need a little more music, bro.
So we just gotta kind of
More if I can.
wait it out. But I wanted. When did you start wearing glasses?
I don't. These are for.
What up, though?
They're like the most minute kind of reading glasses. You know what I mean? Like I don't even really use them. I just wanted to look smarter.
1, 2. Need a little more music, bro.
Sarah said she got you on some headphones.
Yeah.
For sure.
If I can.
I love Sarah.
Alright.
Sarah's awesome.
And everyone in the chat is supposed to call Sarah.
What up, though?
It's for headphones as well. And for Felt 4.
Felt 4.
Sarah made it herself.
What up, though?
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
What?
Well, me and Slug are never gonna make one, so
So she made it.
she made her own.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's in the mail. Sarah Dope is sending out Felt 4 to everyone in the mail.
So she like took a bunch of Slug verses and your verses and made an
What
album.
up,
Is that what she
though?
did?
With her bare hands.
With her bare hands, she cut, paste, glue.
Glue. It's a collage, really. Paper
Collage.
mache. It's a paper mache collage.
What up, though?
Lyrical verse collage.
Lyrical verse collage.
Lyrical verse.
Lyrical verse.
I'm about to spit a lyrical verse right now.
Yo.
What other kind of verse is there, man? A mumble? Mumble just straight
Yeah,
nowhere.
now there is another one. Is the mumble verse.
Yeah. Like you can't speak English at all. Like no, not English. No language.
Bishop, go in your room.
Bishop. I'm a lyrical spiritual miracle.
All right. I think that is it. I think we can bring you back. All right.
Lyrical spiritual miracle.
Oh, Victoria's here. Hey. Damn, Streamlabs said you can no longer enter the raffle, motherfuckers. Now we're going to pick a winner. Ready, Eligh?
Yeah. Woo!
All right, who we got?
This for headphones?
Unnameless won. A regular got it.
That's always nice.
It's nice. I was going to be pissed if someone got a free subscription from Astro and free headphones from Astro.
That would have been too much. Noise.
Unnameless is usually in here talking shit, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would he talk shit or she talk shit?
No. Okay. Bomb, come in here and close this up for me, please, sir, so I don't fuck this off.
Unnameless says no, they don't. You're
Yeah,
making...
Unnameless is usually in here talking shit. Now, Unnameless can talk shit in some brand new Astro Gaming A10s, the official headphones of this stream.
Nice, man.
I've always wanted to say it about something, but I never wanted to be like corny lying about something. But I have no problem endorsing these headphones because I literally use them every day. And my kids throw them on the ground. They play fucking Star Wars with them, and then I plug them in. They still work. Yeah, they're rugged as fuck. And my son does abcmouse.com on it.
ABC Mouse. That is the cutest thing I ever heard, man.
Oh man.
abcmouse.com.
abcmouse.com. He learned how to do subtraction because of abcmouse.com. You ever tried to teach a kid something? It's the worst thing, man.
I have not yet had the opportunity.
Man.
Oh, that's not true. I mean, not anything that I wouldn't have had enjoyed. Like, I've taught a kid how to color inside the line or how to draw a face or, you know, something like that. But teaching kids subtraction or any kind of math, go to your mother. That would be my response. I don't know. Dude, I watched wifey take Rio in the kitchen when she had like geometry or algebra or something and just break it down so simply and amazingly to her that I was in awe. I was like, I married the right woman, because that would not be me. It's straight. You think I'm joking? I'd be like, you know where to go. Go see.
Where to go.
I don't know what the shit is. What is that? I don't like math. I never did.
Never did. And you're never going to use it.
The only way I use it is playing dominoes or cards, which is where I've really picked up a lot of my skill with numbers in my head, not having to like use a calculator or whatever, is from poker and dominoes.
Could you teach your kid? Victoria is teaching her kid how to wipe his ass. Can you teach a kid how to wipe his ass?
Yeah, I could do that. I can handle that.
Lots of ass wipe. You're an official ass wipe.
I'm a good ass wipe.
I'm an ass wipe, man.
I'm a good ass wipe.
Oh man, Gemini Love has 3 kids at home doing distancing, so distance learning.
Ah, that's rough.
Yeah, that's unique, man. I don't know too many white guys that are gonna say I had to learn math to play dominoes.
Yeah, it's a testament to where my interests.
To your diverse upbringing.
Yes, for sure, man.
I feel like we got like our school, like Hamilton's one of the few schools where you got to like really like mix cultures.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess we did. There were like groups of like these race of kids over here and these races, but I think our group was definitely mixed the fuck up.
By far the most diverse group on the yard every day.
And I think that led like just, you know, I think that's how we became gypsies, man.
Yeah. And how do those kids that gravitated toward where we all were, how did each kid grow up? Like, how was their household? Why did they feel comfortable joining a bunch of people of different backgrounds? I think it goes further back, obviously, beyond high school, because by the time we got to high school, we were kind of who we were. Not all. Obviously, we're still becoming who we are.
Yeah.
But at that point, the foundation was built. You know who you were. You know who you wanted to be around. You know what kind of people you liked. And we all kind of just without any kind of question. Like every race, everybody, like from all different backgrounds, from kids that live close to Hamilton that have money to people that absolutely did not have money and came from way poorer situations, and people from across town and the valley.
The rich
It didn't
kids.
matter.
Yeah, we have Black Valley kids, rich kids, hood kids. We had everything.
We had everybody in Hamilton because it is kind of in the middle of the city. It is, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's
downtown.
technically West LA, but yeah, like
Yeah,
downtown, fuck, you know, it's between the valley. It's not close to San Gabriel Valley, but it's closer to San Fernando Valley, close to the beach, close to South Central.
and where did you go to junior high? Where did you go from first to eighth grade?
I moved around. That's why I was good with like different races because I moved from Midtown to Linwood to Covina, then back to Midtown.
Covina.
Yeah, I went to an all white junior high. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
Does not sound great.
Nah, it was not. I mean, it was good for me because I learned like I was already like an asshole, but I learned to be less of an asshole because like I went from the hood to a nice school and I started punching people and fighting and everybody's like, bro, that's not cool. Like in Linwood, Compton, like that's what you do. Everybody fights. It's cool. It's what you're supposed to do. Then you're friends later. It doesn't matter, you know?
Right.
Nah. The white kids were like, no, that's so what? What's wrong with you, bro? If you can't use your words. Like I'm like, dude, that's so harsh. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you're harsh and my mellow with your
Yeah,
heart.
I learned. So by the time I got back to Hamilton, I was like, okay, I don't have to be such a fucking knucklehead.
No.
And I was able to hang out with Eligh and Scarab and Double K.
Double K, one of the funniest humans around on this earth.
Yeah,
May he live
do you
forever.
remember any of his lines? I remember a couple. Do you remember any of them?
I just remember we used to have like a game where anytime we were around each other, we would pick a region and an animal, probably mixed with two animals.
Yes.
So, like you Australian wombat,
Yeah. Yes.
just like mixing shit together, and just he would come with just the best.
Bro,
one.
he called the girl, I forget. I remember the two. He called one girl an African cloud turtle. And she really looked like one. Like I don't know why when I looked at her it made so much sense that I laughed.
Oh
And then
my
he told somebody that their hair looked like suede fox ass. Shout out to Double K for people under the stairs, bro.
I love him, man.
When you're a
God.
fat person, you really make great jokes, bro.
Dude.
You
He
never want
crushed.
to bag or try to talk bad about a person that's a little overweight.
Oh my God.
That has self-confidence because they're not gonna take it lying down. You can call them fat, and everybody's heard every fat joke before.
Yep.
But if they're creative, he's torn down. Oh, and then the best joke ever was when White Matt actually came up with something funny and had people laughing at chaos. Double K,
Yes.
and then he let it die down, and then went, "Hey everybody, Matt's white."
Yep. And that would just end it all. I mean,
Because he
you're just
became White Matt.
You're
He's still White Matt to this day. If I saw
just
him,
White Matt. He's in his 40s and he's White Matt.
he's
still.
White Matt.
It never left. He imprinted that on his DNA. He'd be clowning him all day, and then guess what? You're still White Matt, so peace. And then that was just over.
Man, because
It was
if
just-
you guys don't know, Matt was a definite I don't know if I can use the term wigger, but you know he was like oh, that's what it is. I came up with the socially politically correct way. He identified as black. He was a white dude that identified as black.
Man.
So when he said everybody, guess what? Matt's white. That hurt him. He saw that as an insult. A regular person.
An insult. How dare you call me what I am? I am not. I am not of that.
Matt is very white now, though. I heard if you look at his Facebook.
Is he? I haven't seen that guy's face. I wouldn't even remember what he looks like, dude. It's been so long.
Oh man,
It's so long. All I remember is being at Campos Tacos and talking shit. Everybody talking shit. Then I look out the window and I see Anacron out there trying to kick a pigeon, like hell, like foot fully, and pigeons flying and like Scarab laughing. I'm like, you guys are evil, dude. Why are you trying to kick a pigeon, man? I have that memory stuck in my head. Why does that matter in life ever?
Do you remember when we were at Campos ditching and then one of our counselors came in and you hid under the table?
Yes. Yes.
Full
And
on in a restaurant.
you still saw me.
Yeah.
So, hey, hurry up and get back to the fucking campus. The teachers there were so like, they were so, what were they? They were like, one of my teachers my art teacher gave me a ride to my mom's work a couple times and gave me cigarettes. And like, I was like 14, 15. I'm like, why are you giving me cigarettes now that I think about it? But he knew who we were. He
Yeah.
knew we were going to smoke somewhere else. Just fucking give the kid a cigarette.
Fucking give the kid. Don't quote Eli. Like, just fucking give the
Just
kid.
give him a cigarette, man. What not?
Spoken like a non-parent for sure.
Yes, definitely not there yet.
Because if 15 years from now someone gives your kid a cigarette, I think you will kill them.
Oh, you were so right. You were so right. But the point being, I was already smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
The point.
Not giving him one was not gonna.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He knew who we were. He knew what we were doing. So I'm gonna be a dick teacher. I'm a teacher. You're not supposed to smoke. I'm like, come on, dude. I was just smoking. You saw me smoking. Give me a cigarette. I'm broke. I want a cigarette.
Yeah, don't make me go suck dick for this next cigarette.
Hey, when did you quit smoking tobacco?
I've quit multiple times. The first time I quit for good when we were living together. 2004, 2005.
And how long did you quit then?
Till 2011 when I was on tour with Dash and I almost had to beat somebody up and I chose a cigarette over violence.
That's reasonable. So between then and now, what's the longest you've gone without smoking?
I quit from 2004 to 2011, and then I quit right after that tour, and then I didn't start smoking again till 2015.
So what about now?
And I quit again in 2016.
Okay, so you have 4 years under your belt.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself puffing again, or you're just kind of like never say never?
Yeah, I can when I need to. I can. It's like I use it for real. Like tobacco is like like a like a medication. I know when I need it.
I wish I could be like I've mentioned you to people that have no idea who you are before, like just like friends in recovery and stuff. When I'm trying to pull up an example of someone who is not like me all the way, like I think you could have been like me as far as being an addict and not having any control in that regard. But you have always been, I call you a Rambo, just like a Rambo, like you can come in, smoke a cigarette, then put it down there. Don't smoke for 3 years. I'm going to have a cigarette today. I'm done. And it's like, dude, I just always like, I wish I could be like that.
Just come in and enjoy it.
I can't. Yeah, I just can't. If I smoke a cigarette, I'm done. I'm in trouble. And I battled so hard to quit smoking cigarettes, dude. That was the hardest thing. I quit with all the drugs.
I used to say that until I got married and became a parent. But other than that, cigarettes was like I remember living with you. It's funny because we both went through withdrawal in that house. Yours for harder drugs at one point. You know what I mean? But I remember laying in my Finding Nemo sheets in that bed, sweating and crying when I first quit cigarettes.
Dude, it sucks.
Oh, man, it was so hard, bro.
It sucks. I feel for everybody on Twitch right now who's still a smoker, man. May you all find the will to quit. Because,
man, if Anthony Davis of Atmosphere can quit cigarettes,
anybody can quit.
I seen that motherfucker order an omelet while smoking a cigarette, eat half the omelet, smoke another cigarette, continue to eat the omelet while the cigarette was lit in his hand, finish the thing, pay for the food, and light up another cigarette.
Dude, he was a chain smoking motherfucker, man.
And he hasn't smoked in 6 years, I think.
Yes. Has it been 6 for him?
Yeah, I think it might be 6. Hasn't drinking and more.
I remember when I quit, I had a show with, I don't know if it was Legends or Grouch or G&E at Red Rocks with Atmosphere and I think Slightly Stupid maybe. And Slug had 30 days. No, I had 30 days. And he had a few months, like 6 months or something. And he's like, bro, and I was having a hard time at 30 days. I'm like, man, he's like, it gets easier, bro. You're done 30 days. You already did it. You're done. I'm like, you're right. I'm done. And I just held on for dear life until I just had no more cravings.
Slug is the guy that convince you of anything, bro.
He could have been a motivational speaker type of dude.
But he was also like the bad motivational speaker for me too.
Oh, the other direction.
Yeah, like he was like, I think it was him. Like gave me a whole speech, and I could be wrong. It was him, but I remember getting a speech from an older rapper being like, it's our job to sleep with these women. Because you give them a story to tell when they have daughters. 40 years from now, they're going to be like, hey, let me tell you something, honey. This one time, don't tell your dad. And that's going to be a moment. You're creating moments for these women. But I know for sure Slug was the one that gave me the lecture on don't groupie girls. That was the one I know for sure came from him. He's like,
so funny.
It made so much sense to me when he explained it. He was like, why would you make
I'm losing you again.
Oh, shit. Yo. All right, we're going to do one more.
I lost you. Can't hear you, Murph.
Hang up and call him back. All right, we're calling him back. I didn't even get to tell him to make a face. Fuck, y'all. Hold on. We're calling him back. Let's see if he'll pick up. Maybe he's tired of our shit.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me put you on screen. Anyway, Slug is the rapper that told me, like, don't groupie girls. If someone you just met wants to have sex with
lost you again.
Damn. Uh-oh. 1 2 1 2. You know what I didn't do? Turn off the internet on my phone. Sorry, Sarah Dope. Sorry, Todd. Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you, Murph. This sucks.
All right, hold on. One more time. Make a face. All right.
Hello.
Let's do it one more time, y'all. Let's pause. If not, that'll be the end of the interview. It's already been an hour or so. Someone needs to hear the story. I broke the Skype, Sarah. I broke a whole Skype. We should be using Zoom like the rest of America, huh? Call me, Eligh, if you're still in chat. Yep, he's calling me.
Yo.
Let me see. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right.
But I don't know how long it's going to last.
So I'm supposed to finish this story, someone in chat said.
Okay.
But basically, he's like, don't groupie girls. Why would you why would you be an asshole to someone who gave you sex after knowing you one night? Why make fun of someone who wants to put your dick in their mouth?
Yeah.
And I was like, and when he said it like that, I was like, yeah, why do rappers disrespect girls who actually have sex with them? And I was like,
it's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. And he's like, keep her number, call her back, like, hang out with her, like, that's a cool person, like, why be a dick? And I was like, yeah, fuck this macho bullshit, like, let's make friends, and, like, you know what I mean? Even if you guys don't fuck, you can still be friends years later, you know?
I'm trying to think, like, my attitude towards that, because, we were some wild kids, and we had no reservations about doing whatever we wanted with whomever we wanted.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever wrote about it until later in the Legends years when motherfuckers got a little cocky and wild and wasted and just started talking mad shit. But even then, didn't feel natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never had anything bad to say about anybody who spent time with me at all.
Yeah, it's just but so many rappers do it. Like, these bitches, I'm like, why does it have to be that way?
No, we didn't do that. But remember back in the day when I put out 4 tracks, LA and Back?
Yes.
And I had that song on there that you loved because it was so out of pocket for me. It was so out of the norm.
Which one?
I need a bitch. You remember that? I need a bitch. I need something. I can't remember the song, but I actually love that beat. When I think about it in my head, that beat was really dope.
Someone asked me, because that one's not out, and someone asked me right now, like, will you ever remaster Commercial? And I was like, it would have to have been mastered in the first place to be remastered.
Yes, couldn't be remastered. There's no possible way.
And that's the same thing for LA 4 Tracks and Back, right? Or four Tracks and Back, LA 4
Oh my
Tracks,
God, dude.
Whatever.
Like at some point a couple years ago, I had the original 4-track tape still. And I had a 4-track that would play them, and I put them, and I was like, oh man, I'm going to fucking finally save these songs from the garbage way that I, made tapes of them so long ago, distorted horribly, like terrible. And no, we recorded it like that. There is no...
It was made in the mud.
It was made, the bass was so loud that every other sound would fall behind it every time it hit. It was the most horribly mixed anything that I've ever put out. So there's no coming back from that one, man. It sucks.
No coming back from the 4 tracks.
No. And I'm sure you remember that trip, because that trip started off as 4 Tracks Alien Back started off as, let's do an album with you, me, TS. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was us three. And hence Pod Todd Anthem. Was on there.
Completely politically incorrect.
So bad, dude. That's the one that I feel bad about. That
we won't talk about. Let's not talk about that. I'm ignoring.
You want to talk about that?
I'm ignoring that. It never happened.
Okay, yeah.
No, we didn't talk about it.
What happened? Nah, we don't need to go in depth. But I still, I don't like that. The fact that even though what we were doing was not, yes, it was. Never mind.
There's no defense of it. It was bad. It was wrong.
It was wrong. It was wrong. We were just fucking crazy. Let's talk about you doing mushrooms for the one and only time ever, guys, that this guy did mushrooms. I was with him. I got to witness MURS on mushrooms.
Yeah, MURS on drugs.
Not just mushrooms, but the only hallucinogenic you've ever done.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, man.
I saw you, and you were not having fun. That's what I remember.
No, yeah, it was scary. I don't like not being. I guess that's why I'm able to be like Rambo, as you say, because I like being in control. I do not like not being in control. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that's.
And I recall buying orange juice from the store. Everybody was high.
Yes.
On mushrooms. Walked to the Ralph's, Bonds, whatever. Bought orange juice because that enhances your mushroom trip. The acid, I guess, in the orange juice. We come back to my mom's house, go in my room, and I do a head spin on top of the orange juice and smash it all over.
No, you did it on top of the milk because you guys bought orange juice to get higher. I bought milk because TS told me that would bring me down. And then you destroyed my milk, so I have to ride out the high.
I think you were really upset, too. I think you were really mad at me while everyone else was laughing hysterically.
And then your mom came in, and she knew we were all on shrooms.
Yes. My mom... No, we were sitting on the driveway in front of the house on mushrooms, just sitting in the driveway, smoking, doing whatever. My mom drives up, says, "Hey, guys," walks past us, goes in the house. 5 minutes later, my mom comes back out with some fucking mask on, never seen before. It just goes, "Skama!" And I'm like, "Mom, get in the fucking house right now. Get in the fucking house." And she's dying laughing, dude. That's the kind of relationship I have with my mom. She is like a sister or something.
My mom, my son, my teenage son and his friends are outside in the driveway tripping balls on mushrooms. I'm not going to kick them out. I'm going to put on a mask and fuck with them. Mama Joe's the best.
Oh, my God. Shout out to my mom, dude.
I want to talk about a time that I feel bad about, but it was hilarious. And maybe one day you could trip my kids down or buy them a drum set for Christmas to pay me back. But when we were in the last full Legends show, and I mean including Arata, and we put the kick me sign on your back.
I've told this story before, dude. A trauma. You know how people talk about trauma now? Everybody's lit and fucking they're all digging into their traumas. I love that, though. I actually do appreciate it. I'm not trying to make fun of it. People are really aware of trauma from childhood and what it does to you as an adult. And if you don't deal with those things, it could weigh you down for life. Well, that was one of those traumas. And I was already grown. And Scarab put this kick me sign on my back. Scarab, my oldest friend, who is one of the kindest souls I know, put a kick me sign on my back. The smallest guy in the group. I weighed like fucking 115 pounds then, probably, and was getting kicked by 6'3", fucking 2'1", whatever the fuck, weighing 200 plus pounds as hard as they can.
Bro.
Grouch, like fully soccer winding up. He plays soccer. He winds up and kicks me in the ass to where my backbone just stops feeling things. And I just stop and I turn around and everybody's like scattering and laughing. And I'm completely unaware. I'm rapping, dude. I'm doing the drug song. I'm doing my verse on Rabbit Hole. And someone kicks me in the spine, bro. In my anal spine cavity, bro. Up. Like to the bottom of where. the tailbone comes down up into it, so it like hits you in the brain, like pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like fully numb and like, and the crowd is laughing because I turn around, look at you guys. Kick Me is on my back, and I turn back to rap, and these little girls that I was probably gonna try and holler at later are laughing at me and saying, ah. And finally I fucking grab it and I left the stage. And there was like 3 songs left, and I remember everyone came backstage. Come on, bro, it's a joke. I was like, get the fuck away from me. No, not going back out there. But what makes it all a little bit better is the fact that you got pantsed on stage. You had no underwear on.
No, yeah.
You were wearing sweatpants. It was a song where we said, everybody put your motherfucking hands up. MURS puts his hands in the air, and Lucky pantses him with both hands up. No boxer. Fully just like this, like a kid, like, look at me. That's worse than getting kicked in the ass.
Oh, man. Oh, dude, that was the best, bro. I had on pajama pants, and I had on underwear, but you know how everything was baggy back then. So when he pulled, and I thought it was Aesop. I don't know who, it was Tommy. I didn't know. And my whole dick, like my hands were up, so my shirt was up. So my whole ass naked dick was out in the front row. Yeah, and it was cold in Seattle. Sold out show at the Showbox in Seattle. 1,000+ people.
And it was cold. I love how
my whole ass shrunk.
You pulled a Lenny Kravitz, man. You pulled a Lenny Kravitz, bro.
Wait, Lenny Kravitz? That happened to Lenny Kravitz?
You don't know that shit that happened to Lenny Kravitz like 3 years ago? On stage, you know Lenny Kravitz, leather pants wearing rock star, dude. You don't wear, boxers under leather pants, dude. They're so tight. That is your fucking boxers. He does like he's holding the mic stand and he does like a split leg move where he drops and a little crease cuts open in the middle and his dick just falls out right down the middle and then sucks back up like a turtle. And everybody's like, was that his dick right now? That fucking Lenny Kravitz's dick. That shit's funny. You gotta look that up.
Oh man, Victoria.
It's not funny. Actually, it's not funny. I don't ever wish that upon anyone.
It was fun, man. Like, I don't get embarrassed really, so I wasn't. It was cool. It's hilarious, bro.
You were laughing hysterically. That's what I.
That's just like the time I shit on Sunspot's floor.
Oh my god, dude! Why couldn't more people be witness to that than just me? Was Grouch there? Yes.
Everybody was there with their girlfriends.
And girlfriends were there.
Yeah, man.
MURS is wrestling like children with Lucky in the middle of the floor in Sunspot's apartment when he had a pristine white rug. They're wrestling, knocking shit over. Sunspot's like, cut it out. They fall down, and a little rock shit pebble coming out of MURS' leg.
I found out what it was. It was the fart game. That's what happened. We were wrestling, but it was the fart game. We were in Australia a couple months before, and we were walking in the summer in Australia. And Tommy, a big, heavy, sweaty guy.
With the worst farts.
We got back to the hotel. We were sweaty both. I had on a basketball jersey. He pulled down his bare ass, sweaty, and farted on my arm.
That's disgusting.
Then, I fucking pummeled him, like socking the shit out of him, and then we laughed it off. But I never forgot. So we got to Sunspot's house, and we were watching the sweat video.
That's right. That's what it was.
And he had his mouth open, laying on the floor, and I was like, "Oh."
You went over his face.
Yeah, and I went over his face, and I had on the LRG plastic pants. Do you remember when they came out with their first set of pants, and they were like wax paper or some shit? And I had on no drawers. And I went to force a fart out.
I lost you again. No.
Oh, no. No, okay. Can you hear me?
No.
No?
Talk, MURS?
Yo.
Yeah, I could hear you barely. But
barely? Yeah. Is it getting better?
No.
All right, hold on. We're going to call you back. Last call back. All right, hold on.
Wait. You're there, kind of.
Am I still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, keep going.
And I went to force the fart out. And I said, oh, shit, I think something came out. It did. Tommy and I look, and there's a whole shit pebble on the rug. I started fucking crying. I was done. And then Grouch being the asshole Grouch is, why are you laughing? You should be so embarrassed right now. Why are you trying to laugh it off? You know you're embarrassed. I was like, I just don't get embarrassed, bro.
Damn, now I can't hear you. Call me back, man.
How
I'm not
dare
done
I
talking about
not
this.
laugh at when I shit on somebody's fucking rug? All right, hold on. Last call back. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sheesh. Okay, hold on. We're going to call him back. It works better when he calls us, huh?
Shit Pebble Olympics.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool.
I think that should be an Olympic sport, though.
Shit Pebble?
Shit Pebble Olympics. Like,
Bro.
you squat, you have people would be like concerned, what kind of pants should we wear? Because you got to let it roll. It has to go.
Roll out your pant leg and how far I can roll.
So it's a technique. You got to like squat, spread your leg forward, and then use your leg as like a shooter, like a pea shooter. So Shit Pebble Olympic squat.
Bro,
And
I'd be gold medalist. I invented the sport.
that was so good. And then you had Sunspot pissed.
He's still mad when I bring it up to
Shit on my rug. Did you just shit on my
the
rug?
motherfucking shit on my
I was like, dude, that is the greatest thing I ever seen.
I know, because the madder he got, the more I laughed, and I couldn't catch my breath.
He was so mad, and everyone was laughing because it was just the funniest shit I ever seen in my life.
Bro, he had just moved into his new Hollywood apartment, white rug, and I took a nugget of human shit. The more I laughed, the madder he got, and then the more mad he got, the more I laughed.
Oh
and
my
then Lucky
God.
is dying.
God, we need to.
There. And
There's memories like that I wish I had on video, but at least I should be able to hire somebody to do a reenactment. Sort of like Drunk History that they have on what channel? Comedy Central.
Oh man,
have someone reenact that story, dude. Just to have it should be in the archives, bro, of the world.
Everybody, go under Sunspot Jones' next picture and hashtag Shit Pebble.
Oh my God. He's gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean? I love that. Please do that.
SUNSPOT Sunspot JONZ. Sunspot Jones on Instagram. Whatever the newest picture is, everybody hashtag Shit Pebble. Should they put MURS or Shit Pebble 316?
Maybe it should be two hashtags. Hashtag Shit Pebble, hashtag MURS.
Hashtag MURS, hashtag Shit Pebble.
That's so funny, man. Oh my God.
Oh, God. All right, I have to have a regular question, bro. What is it with you and the fucking Hobbit, bro?
What is it with me and the Hobbit? Why am I so into that?
Are you did you see the Tolkien movie about the man?
No.
Oh my God.
Is
That
it good?
shit's phenomenal. You and your wife should watch that tonight.
Is that on Netflix? Where is that?
It should be on iTunes. You should buy it. As much as you like Tolkien, it's the story of him growing up and how he became a writer.
Wait, is it a movie or a biography?
It's a movie.
Yes, I remember seeing the previews for that, but I never saw it. It's well done too, right?
Oh,
Pretty
God,
good.
it's so dope, man. It's just as good as any of the Lord of the Rings movies, if not better.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Well, my love for that came from childhood. Number one, I read The Hobbit. I think it was the first more adult book that I've ever read.
That shit is thick as fuck. What do you mean?
The Hobbit?
It's thicker than Lizzo.
The Hobbit wasn't as big as The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, but it was still big. It was a big book. And I fucking, that and Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe were the first books I ever read, like myself. And I loved The Hobbit. But the thing that really crossed it over for me was the Hobbit cartoon, which we talked about.
Yeah.
I think you said it was too scary for you when you were a kid.
Fucking Smeagol, bro.
Smeagol was hella scary. That's why I was hella disappointed when the live action came out and Smeagol was just like he looked like an old man. I'm like, what the fuck? They should have kept Smeagol the way he looked. He looked like a fish. He looked like a like I don't know what. He was scary and he had a
demonic newt.
So it was that cartoon, bro. Like that cartoon, not just the story of the Hobbit, but the way it was drawn, the actual artwork inspired the way I draw everything. The colors, the art, the weird songs in it. Like it was fantastic, man. That's what really inspired a lot for me.
Yeah, I can't fuck with none of that shit. Dark Crystal, Secret of Nim, None of that crazy
Oh,
shit.
Secret and Them is so good.
Did you watch the new series? Or no, Dark Crystal has a new series on Netflix.
Yes, I didn't watch that yet. It looks pretty dope because
Yeah, Labyrinth, fuck all that shit, bro.
Oh,
I'm scared of all that shit to this day.
If I didn't know that about you already, I'd be like really butthurt right now because you're like shitting on all my favorite shit. Like I love your nerddom in your world goes that way. Mine goes into the Labyrinth, fucking Legend,
yeah,
fucking the Dark Crystal, Hobbit, all of that. Favorite.
Yeah, I'm fucking scared of that shit.
Dark Crystal was scary.
Yeah,
and
all that shit is scary, bro.
Secret and M was scary too for a kid.
Thank you. Okay, as long as you acknowledge that, that's cool. We're
Dude,
cool.
It had scary things and it had blood in the Secret and M. There were like rats getting stabbed and blood happening. It's like, whoa, that's blood not happening.
The best thing about Secret and M is that Shannon Doherty did a voice in it.
Really?
And I was in love with her when I was a kid.
She must have been a kid when she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I think you made me watch it at the outhouse and I saw her name in the credits and I was like, oh, and this is before Wikipedia. So I was like, oh shit, this is a gem. I didn't know that.
I had no idea. That was new news to me right now.
Oh man, can you see the screen?
Which screen? Yes.
You can see me and you?
Yes, and I could see everyone chatting.
I don't know if I can get you there, but I want to show you something because I think this is enough. We've done enough. I've taken enough of your time. But I just discovered this the other day, and we watched it in chat. But I want, did you like the Lord of the Rings movies?
I did, yes.
I just found a better version of it. If you could enjoy this with us. Did you like The Hobbit?
Not as much.
Okay, so we won't do this one. We watched this in the chat the other day. Let's see. Oh, okay. It still keeps you there. Maybe. Sorry if you guys lose Eli's beautiful face. We lost your face. But Eligh, this is for you, man. Lord of the Rings with lightsabers.
What?
You know all these motherfucking characters, right? I don't know who the fuck that is. I know Samwise.
Oh, here we go. Now it's showing.
Is Samwise a gay male in the book?
Is he gay?
Yeah.
No.
Him and Bilbo had something going on, bro.
No, he just was he's like, he was put in charge of protecting him. He's like his best friend, man.
A hobbit can't protect himself. Another hobbit shouldn't be in charge of protecting another hobbit. That's like one McNugget protecting another McNugget.
Samwise was the rugged, kind of rougher dude. And not Bilbo, fucking, Jesus, I can't even remember people's names anymore.
You see Gandalf with the lightsaber, bro?
Not yet. Oh. This is from the first one, too. I'm waiting for some lightsabers. I want to see that. Whoa, that's tight. Oh, that's tight.
It's like our worlds coming together, bro.
That's so sick. Dude, that looks so clean, too, the way they did it, whoever did this.
I love the joy of watching you watch
this. And dude has a lightsaber arrow.
All right, that's enough nerd shit.
Oh, that's so much fun. How do you do that? You can just play random shit from anywhere?
Yeah, from YouTube. We usually play videos here. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, we play rap videos during the week.
Yeah, Todd said he just texted Sunspot.
Sunspot, yeah.
He said it happened. I was so fucking mad.
The madder he got, the more it was funny, bro.
That is so fantastic. I love you got to share that story. That was great.
Oh, man. Well, I love you, my brother. Thank you for tuning in.
Love you too, bro.
Or for coming in. And thank you to all the Crow fans that tuned in. Please subscribe to both our Patreons right now. We as artists need the fucking support more than ever.
That is the truth.
From $1 up to how high does your tiers go?
Mine right now go up to 5,000.
5,000. I need to
those
make
are
$5,000 tiers.
Those are just there. You know what I mean? Like, I try and tell people, I don't have much money right now. I can't really do. I'm like, dude, $1. I just want you there. I just want you a part of it.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Merce.
No, yeah, no, my fans like the dollar people. Like I still put up songs no one's heard. Like they have 2 songs right now that no one's heard for $1. You know.
Especially right now, like I've kind of changed my strategy where $1 people are getting so all the bonus audio that I've been dropping, such as like the Gandalf's Trunk Machine collection that I put out on Bandcamp the other day. Patreon people all get it for free, and including the $1 people, like, you know, 1 to 2 to 5 to 10 to all the way up. Everybody gets different stuff, obviously, but during these times when I'm like trying to, you know, give people a little extra because it's because of what we're living through right now and how everybody is kind of having a hard time financially in some ways. I'm trying to give more to every level, not just the 5.
But my manager Vic in the chat just said this: for someone $5,000 for me, I will come to their house and shit on their floor.
Oh man. Oh
man. And then people are asking, I guess, in the chat if you have any questions for Eligh, let us know. And then someone already asked about 3MG reunion, and I hate those words reunion because we never broke up. 3MG did die early on, but
yeah,
once we did Gypsy's Luck, like, and the Penguins, we just haven't done an album. We never broke up.
Yeah.
And we never stopped talking to each other. We've never not been friends, I don't think.
No. It's no official thing where people had, you know, major issues or it was like, fuck this, we're never doing it again. Just let us where it led us. Well, I hate the word reunion. I hate when people say, oh, you're still doing it. That's the one that really it irks me, dude. You're still doing it. I just see somebody on the corner with a cane. Just, I'm still going. Look at me do it. Like, dude, I'm not still doing shit. I've been doing it the whole time. This is what I do. I'll be doing it till I'm 100 years old, God willing, and I'm like, can't move my hands.
Yeah, you still have to grow into your name, bro. You don't even look anywhere near like Gandalf.
Yeah, man.
You can't stop until you get to the full-on Wizard album.
Nope. So there's a lot of fun energy around 3MG right now. I could say that. And we are having fun just talking and contemplating. And I just sent a song to these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I sent one over. I just felt I had this beat that I made. The words were spilling out. I just wrote it down. I recorded it. I was like, how is this not a Gypsy song, man? Texted it to these dudes. Merce was like hype on it in the text. And the thing is, Merce and Scarab got kids, they got families. It's hard to just take time to do shit like that.
Yeah.
You're just getting your home recording setup going, and it sounds pretty good, so you're gonna be able to hopefully get some shit done. But I mean, I've got to be really grateful as far as time wise for me. I have a lot of time. I could work on shit constantly. Scarab is a lot to deal with with his kids and you know, life stuff happening with him. I can't just expect dudes to be like, come on, man. I just fucking like keep up.
Yeah.
So
and Scarab was slow before that.
And Scarab was already slow. But for the person that asked that, it's definitely some energy around that idea. It's gonna be fun. And maybe if we had talked about doing this a few years back, it would have been motivated or driven by something else, or not as like, this feels really fun to me. And that's when it comes down to doing shit, all we want to do is have fun, man.
That's where it started.
That's where it started.
Todd wants a Reno story.
Oh, Reno.
Ooh, and I got a good one from Dolly. But go ahead.
Good question, you mean?
Yeah.
Reno, you know what's funny, Todd, is all my memories are tied into you and your brother, and a lot of them are. And one of the good ones is being at your guys' house with the dogs, you guys making food, being in the home studio area, just hanging out with you guys and doing shows, seeing you at the shows, doing the radio show. But Reno, I don't know if it's surprising or not, but always has some of the best energy at the shows, like some of the best crowd energy ever. Like some of my most favorite shows have been in Reno. I know that. I can't pick anything out at the moment, like specifically. I just have flashes of the city. Yeah. Like, to be honest, Reno makes me feel sad when I drive in. And it's not because of the surrounding city. It's because of the strip. It's because of the casino vibe.
Yeah, desperation.
Yes, and I would say the same thing about Vegas. Vegas is way more dressed up on a whole different level. On the Strip, I feel a certain energy that is not my favorite. But when
Right.
you get outside of that, Reno is beautiful, and so is Vegas. It's like get away from the Strip, and that's Vegas. Like the Vegas is not the Strip, and neither is the Strip in Reno. That doesn't make Reno up at all. But but yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of shows and hanging out with you guys.
So Dolly wants to know what tools, advice do you have for staying sober during quarantine? Sobriety versus quarantine.
This is awesome because I was just talking to my boy who, I have 14 years clean. This guy has 30 years clean, and he is 2 years older than me. You're like, how is that possible? He got clean when he was 13. He was fucking high very young, and he got clean very young, and he grew up in Narcotics Anonymous, NA meetings. So I've been thinking about that because for me, I've done so much work recovery wise on myself, working with my friends and my sponsor and going through all the steps and really building a super solid foundation that I don't get worried about not having meetings to go to or not being able to see my boys. I get on the phone with my people and I just don't. But for newcomers, people that are new, that just are getting there, who just started to be like into the process and like surrendered to being like, all right, I'm going to do this recovery all the way. And then this shit happens. I'm really concerned about those people. So for the newer people, um, Zoom meetings are happening 24 fucking 7. If you go to na.org, I believe it is, I'm sure you could find meetings all day, every day that are on the Zoom app, and you just get on Zoom, and it's like virtual meetings. It's fucking crazy. My boy Chris just spoke at a virtual meeting. The speaker being the person that leads the meeting shares their story, and it's pretty cool. It's some weird shit. It's not the same as fellowshipping and being around people, but that's why you collect numbers. That's why you have friends in recovery. So for times like this when you can't see people, you got to stay connected. Don't think you got enough recovery to just be at the house by yourself and be okay. Stay connected. If you can't make the Zoom meetings, at least get on the phone with your sponsor, call your friends that you've made. And if you have numbers of people that you've collected but you haven't called yet, call them.
Now's the time.
Now's for sure.
Thank you for that, man. And anyone going through that, and if Bomb Shelter, if you can get a link to na.org to make sure that people have that, because this is a crazy time. I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean?
No, either could I, dude.
Wow, Victoria just said the same thing. It's a struggle, man. It's a sickness, bro. And like seeing you struggle with it, you know what I mean? And what you told me once you started, you're down your path to sobriety of like, I couldn't have told you. I felt like you would have beat me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
that changed how I approach people. You know what I mean?
Coming at people that you love with anger because of them being an addict and being out of control is not going to fix anything. If anything, it can make it worse, or it can drive them away from you so that they're hiding from you, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case. But I'll never forget when you came on the bus one time. We were on a Legends tour, and you put me in a fucking headlock, like not a playful headlock, like a serious headlock. And you're like, if I ever hear you about doing coke again, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna choke you out. And I'm like, all right, bro. And even though you had me in a headlock, I felt the opposite. I felt loved by you. I felt, well, he cares. That's cool. I love that he cares, and I love that everybody cares, but that's not gonna stop me. No amount of caring or coddling or whatever could help somebody that is in a position that I was. Just can't stop, won't stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I feel like people treat it as if it's a choice.
Yeah.
And we're like accepting homosexuality, queerness, everything else, but addicts are still looked down upon like it's not a sickness, as like it's a choice. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's really simple, dude. You just ask the question between people, like we just said, you and I are different in the way that you can put shit down. You can stop. I cannot. So it's like you just got to look at the differences in people. Some people can stop, some people can't. Those are usually addicts, and it's a diseased way of thinking. And That's why you got to constantly be on it. There's no cure for addiction. That's what really pissed me off, those commercials about come to this treatment center in Malibu for 30 days and you'll be cured. I'm like, cured? The fuck are you talking about? There's no cure. Because even though I've been clean 14 years, give me a cookie, see what happens. I'm going to eat 15 cookies. I can't stop, dude. Sugar, sex, gambling, fucking anything that makes you feel good. Video games, anything. Go down the line of things that become something that takes the place of something you're trying to paint over, you know what I mean? And it can become an addiction. So that just proves that drugs are not the issue. You have a different way of thinking. Yeah. And that's just a fact, man. I mean, that's what, I can't say that's a fact, but I can tell you that's how I feel, and I feel that's the truth. So that's why.
Thank you for sharing your truth with us.
Yeah. I see Bishop.
Yeah. Jungle's right here. Uncle Eli said hi. Say hi, Bishop.
Oh, there's Jungle. I can see him. What's up, Bishop? I gotta come back over and go get some fries. What's that place called again?
Oh yeah, you went to Brawley Hut with us.
Brawley Hut. That's right.
Oh man,
this is fun, man. I'm down to do this as many times as you want.
Yeah, people. Man. Get your own channel and start putting your art up, man, so some of these people can see what you do, man.
Well, I guess making beats is not the way, so it would have to be art.
Yeah, and you can play your beats while you do the art, and then you'll have people to kick it with if you get bored with your art.
That's true. That's true. It feels somewhat, it makes me nervous to think about people watching me drawing, because I'm like, oh, I can't fuck up, or
that's true.
I think I get over it.
Yeah, the chat's on your head now.
Yeah. Sarah's blowing me up now. See, Sarah was one of the original people talking to me about Twitch and trying to get me to understand how it works and how beneficial it could be. That was like 6, 7, 8 years ago. Man. We've known her a long time now, young Sarah.
Young Sarah, dope. All right, man. I love you.
Love you too.
As always. Make sure your wife sends my wife the fucking Thai tea thing.
Yep.
And yeah, man, this was amazing. Shout out to Vic, Bomb Shelter, Sarah, Astro Gaming for the giveaway. All you guys who are now members with your free subscriptions, make sure you show up. And Eli, man, maybe we should play something of yours on the way out. What would you want me to play, video wise?
Video? You want it to be a video, like straight video, or not just a song?
Yeah, video.
Put on Pain on the Break.
Pain on the Break. Did Fresh do this beat?
Fresh did this beat. That's why I wanted to play it, so we can get some DJ Fresh vibe as we get out of here.
All right, y'all. Oh, wait, hold on, Eli. I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I can't go back. Can I go back? All right. Yes, love. What you want? All right, make a face.
Me?
Yeah.
Just any kind of face?
Yeah, crazy face. All right, y'all. That's Eli. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to play his video, Pain on the Break, and then we're going to get on out of here. And, yeah. Hope you won something in the fucking thing. Shout out to Astro Games. Shout out to Sarah Dope. Shout out to Vic. Shout out to Bomb Shelter, Teddy B, all the regulars, CJ, all Team 316, Victoria, Dolly. Thanks for tuning in and being so open. And I'm sure you helped a lot more people by being honest. I can't go through everybody, but thank you, everybody. Victoria, thanks for the bits. Murdoch, thanks for the bits. Mercenaries, thanks for the bits. I can't even scroll anymore. Astro Gaming fucked up the game. Even the Astro Gaming fucked up the game. Murdoch and Zero, thank you for streamlining my shit, bro.
Alright, say bye to everyone.
Bye.
Scare
right here.
I'm not getting sense.
Okay, love you guys. Have a good night.
Just kidding. Lucky, Scarab, yeah, get some legends on here. Love y'all, man. See you, Team 316. See you sooner. We're gonna raid Vern. Check out somebody. If anybody knows the hookup on getting me on this new fucking Riot game, let me know. Peace, y'all. Good night. Love you. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay at home if you can.